Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and likewise, brothers out there putting out this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. And the title of this video today is this the man? All right, and we're talking about none other than Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay? And this is going to be the question that's going to be presenting out there or exclaimed out there by these nations, okay, when they see the state of the so-called white man when he is taken out of his current rulership right now. But let's build it up to that time that's going to be coming real soon here. Let's go start off with the book of Jeremiah 49 and start at verse 12. It says, "For thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And now thou shalt altogether go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes." So the Lord is telling Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay, although, okay, you're in a good position right now, although you're running the earth, although I have punished, my beloved Hebrew Israelites, okay, Yashar, also called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, okay, and you've taken, it upon yourself, okay, to make that judgment even worse, okay, you too, okay, is going to have to go through that judgment. You too will have to drink of that cup of wrath. You too, okay, will be brought down into low places, okay? And on top of that, I'm going to destroy this wicked queendom that you have erected, okay, during the time and the tribulation, okay, of the children of Israel, or so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, okay? So Esau, the Edomite, they are right now walking around with this pride in such a way that they don't really believe that this is going to take place, because when you go into the book of Malachi, okay, 1 and start with verse 4, it says, "Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished." Remember this time they were in the cave, okay, they were driven out of society, okay, they brayed under the trees, okay, they were viler than the beasts out there in the field, okay, these are the base of men, okay. It says, "We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places." I guess Esau didn't listen to this particular part of it, okay, because it says, "Thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Shai had indignation for forever." So Esau ignores this thing here. You see this as an attribute, okay, of this man's personality here today, okay. When you bring up slavery, they'll say, "Oh, well, that was a long time ago," but yet still something just happened, okay, in the 1940s here, okay. Let us not forget, okay, the what happened to the so-called Jewish people. Let's not forget 9/11, what happened in New York, okay, all these things here. But when it comes to us, okay, let's forget about that. And this is Esau's way, okay, of always sweeping things under the rug, never taking responsibilities. But the Lord has made it very clear that he has indignation or pure hatred for this man forever. And this is, and when you look at Esau's a way of operation, let's go to the book of Psalms 49 and 11. It says, "The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generation. They call their lands after their own names," which we know about America, okay, Africa, okay. And in turn, Esau has given all the tribes on this earth, okay, their corporate name, okay, and also the individuals within these tribes, including the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, okay, that they have given name to: African Americans, Latinos, okay, Native Americans, Indians, etc., 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 okay. So this man, okay, is feeling so confident, okay, that he did exactly what he said he was set out to do in the book of Malachi, okay, where they said they would build the desolate places, but ignore what the Lord said he's going to do to that desolate place that they're going to build, okay. Proudly name all these nations, all the continents after themselves, and all the people, okay, gave them what name they want to give them, created their own, okay, type of tribe that they want to create versus the biblical way. And all of this was that pride that Esau had, because when you go into the book of Job 9 and 24, it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. So remember, this man, okay, has convinced the world that he's the ancient prophets, okay, that he is God, okay, and that he is Jesus, okay. That's his God, okay, who we know as Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay. He has convinced the world that, okay, and he's also has rulership of this earth, okay, because why? The Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach has given, okay, Esau, remember his blessing was the sword, okay, the earth to rule in wickedness, okay, in order, what? For him to do exactly what he said he would do, okay, in Malachi 1, which is what? They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom the Lord Yahweh Shai had indignation for. So at some point in time, Esau has to pay that price. Now, let's get into the title of this lesson, which, we're going to talk and go into that, because as you can see here, it says, is this the man? Now, remember, there's 18 tribes, and Esau right now rules over the other 17 tribes, which includes us, Yashua, also called Black Americans and Latino. And you see the turmoil that's going on in the world right now, but still Esau is still on top. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 14. Verse 13, it says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Remember, he already had the image. Okay, he has a technology to fool everyone. He's given everybody their name. He has the thought, okay, control of everybody, in which now he's looking to bring out this microchip, which is going to really cement, okay, his godship. Okay, continuing, it says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, meaning in a lower place. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? I mean, this guy, he made the earth to tremble when he dropped those bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay, he continued to make the earth tremble, okay, with all of his financial embargoes, okay, all of his wars that he's decreed upon these nations, including up to this day. He's still beating his chest like King Kong against these nations. Okay. So the world bows down to this man because this man has the sword, and he also has the economic control upon this earth. And it says, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms with all of his wars? Okay, with all of his embargoes, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prison. So everywhere that this man go, okay, is death. Okay, Esau is death. Okay, he has exalted himself, okay, on high out there in the atmosphere, okay, what is known as orbit. Okay, he's gone across the earth, creating war after war after war after war after war. And in the wake of everywhere that Esau, the so-called white man, goes, he leaves death. Great Babylon, America, is death. Okay, this place is dead. And so the position that Esau is going to be in the kingdom is going to be at such a low state. Remember, the Lord said he's going to bring him down, that these nations are going to be looking and going, is this the man? Because remember, Esau is not going to be that pretty red boy that he is right now, these Edomites, okay? They're not going to be in an exalted position. There ain't going to be no currency with their faces on it. They're not going to have tall buildings and, flying around in Lear jets and all that stuff. They're going to be the most decrepit, lowest state, okay, human being on this earth, okay? So much so that over a period of time, they will go from that smooth, freckled red skin to this hairy, matted, stink, abominable creature that's speaking unga bunga. Okay, they're gonna be like that creature from Lord of the Rings there. Okay, that the creature that was looking for the ring all the time, the pretty, that's gonna be Esau right there. And that's why these nations are gonna look at him, because every lie that Esau has spewed out of his stinking nasty mouth, okay, is going to be debunked. How big the heavens is, nobody will ever know. How deep the ocean is, nobody will ever know, unless Yahweh Mashiach, who's going to rule this earth, reveals it. Okay, the fact that Esau is God is going to be laughable, and all his technology is going to be like a retarded child trying to impress Einstein or something like that. Okay, I'm just bringing out a simile or metaphor here. Let's go to the book of Obadiah 1, And so verse 2 it says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathens, which he's going to be very small. Thou greatly despised, because everybody, all these other nations are going to realize he's lying. That's what we come on the highway and the byway and try to tell you. Okay, this man is nothing. He's a caveman. He's the base of men. Everything was given to him. He's our twin brother, but everything was given to him. We took the judgment first, but he also now, pursuant to Jeremiah 49, okay, and so verse 12, he has to drink from that same cup that we drank from too. So it's going to be a great time to see this, but he's not going to be able to handle it. We can go into the parable with Lazarus and the rich man and see how Esau couldn't deal with it the way we did. See, we sang, okay, swing low, sweet chariot. We sang, we took the beatings, okay, we cheerful, we managed with what we had. But see, Esau, he's not going to be able to do it, because why? That guy is soft, okay? And it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock. You see? Okay, just like how King Kong still like to he climbed the Empire State Building, because why? It reminded him of the high cave that he lived in, okay, on that island. And so Esau built these tall buildings to remind him of what? The high caves that he used to live in the Caucasus Mountain. And it says, that said in thy heart, who shall bring me down? He forgot. He forgot. From Malachi 1, okay, when the Lord said that he's going to bring him down, okay, if he rebels, he forgotten. That's temporary. He forgot that he will drink from the cup in pursuant to Jeremiah. Thou that exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thyself amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord. So Esau will come down. And these nations, when they see this man at his lowest state, in which he will get double the judgment that we got, they're going to look at him and say, is this the man? Lord, willing you edify. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Bakakadash, God bless us to teach us, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and likewise brothers to their putting of the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom, DTA and a Baba Ball. You're not the man, Esau. Soon.